Over the past couple of years, I've had the chance to document the work of some amazing Japanese craftsmen. Highly trained and skilled individuals who have dedicated a lifetime to their craft. Many say that the quality of Japanese workmanship is among some of the best there is, even for mass-produced products. That even Japanese factories are somehow different. So when BBS, one of the world's top-ranked producers of aftermarket car wheels, reached out to me, I asked them if I could spend a day in their factory. And they said yes. The first thing that stood out to me is what Japan calls Radio Taiso, a set of morning exercises that are such a big part of Japan's lifestyle that they're performed by everyone from students to office workers all the way up to factory workers and beyond. With smiles on everyone's faces, the day was afoot and I was introduced to Murakami-san, who would show me around for the day.
私は BBS ジャパン技術部に所属しております。村上と言います。
A bit of a plot twist, he had just broken his ribs about 2 days before and hadn't quite adjusted to his new limited range of movement, although he had a pretty good sense of humor about it.
撮影の数日前にちょっと自宅の方でちょっと別の作業、家の作業をしている際にちょっと怪我してしまいましてちょっと万全なコンディションではありません。ちょっと申し訳ないです。
After a bit of chat and joking around, I came clean with him and told him that although I am a car guy, I know nothing about wheels. He had a laugh and gave me a walk through the factory. He showed me that at BBS, rather than pouring into molds, they forge and press the wheel into its final form to increase quality and structural integrity while decreasing the weight. Basically, starting with a single billet and going through step-by-step forging process that was honestly visually quite impressive to see. This single piece of aluminum is heated and pressed with incredible pressure 3 to 4 times in order to make the shape of the final wheel before going through the heat treatment washing. And while for obvious reasons the majority of the heavy lifting is done by the big machines, impressively every single piece is hand-checked repeatedly throughout the process by humans before moving on to the next stage. We're learning stuff here. I had no idea it was this involved.
工程工程ごとに実際にその携わっている人間が後工程にものをホイールを流す際に確認チェックっていうのはかなり念入りにしてます。やはり自分たちがいいものを作るっていう気持ちっていうのが第一にあって、やっぱりそういう自分が携わっている工程でいかに妥協しない、そういったものを次に渡さないっていう気持ちを持って、その工程ごとにチェックっていうことを欠かさず行っている。ここが一つのポイントだと思います。
I spent nearly an entire day wandering around the factory and getting a feel for it. The scale of things was truly impressive to see. And of course I asked Murakami-san what his favorite part of the process was as well.
私はやはり鍛造が一番好きですね。何の変哲もないビレットが鍛造を繰り返すことでどんどん衣装性が上がるんですよ。その様っていうのはすごく面白くて、で実際その製品もそうですけど、金型の設計も自ら私も携わっているので、やはりどうすればどういうふうな形に変わってくれるか、そういったところを常に考えながら型設計をしている過程で、やっぱりそういうところを見ているというのもあって、すごく製品のプロセスの中で鍛造が私は大好きです。
The force and scale of the forges was definitely impressive to look at. I was personally interested in the amount of work going into the detailing process. Before jumping into a car to see if I could tell the difference with BBS wheels, I wanted to ask Murakami-san what pulled him into this career path.
まずもともとものづくりってものに若い頃がやっぱり興味があったんですね。やっぱりそういう機械をいじったりであるとか、何かものを作り上げるっていうことにすごく興味がありました。それ車だけに関わらず、そういったところが好きっていうところがやはり根底にあってですね、やはりそういうことを携わる業種に就きたいという気持ちがから、この会社を選択したっていうことになる。
They set me up with a mini crossover. They actually borrowed it from BMW so that I'd be able to try and tell the difference between the original wheels or rims, and then they're gonna change it over to theirs and see if I can tell the difference between the normal ones and the BBS rims. I'm skeptical. I don't know what to expect, but I'm gonna give it a drive and get a feel for it. That is a nice looking car. Murakami-san told me I'm going to be able to feel it the most in the acceleration and in turning, so you know what, let's give it a shot. Safety. Okay, now let's give it a shot. I feel this weird pressure to be able to tell the difference because he was so confident that I'd be able to feel the difference. So I really want to get a good feel for the car.
わかると思います。特に乗り出し、アクセルを踏み出した瞬間が一番感じていただけるんではないかと思います。特徴としてやはり軽量っていうのが一番にあると思うんです。だからその軽量、ホイールが軽くなることによって車に何が生み出されるかっていうところをちょっと注意していただきたい。でそこっていうのは何かって言ってやはり最初にアクセルを踏み出す瞬間、もしくは路面のこうギャップですよね。凹凸をこううまく吸収してサスペンションが動いてくれるとか、そういう乗り心地のところであるとか、そういうところがもう顕著にハンドルを握って、車を運転しだした時からちょっと分かっていただけるんではないかと思ってます。
The car just got back and they changed out the rims or wheels to BBS ones. Give it a shot. Here we go. I'll be honest, after a speech like that, I was incredibly nervous. I had no idea whether I'd be able to tell the difference at all, but the pressure was on, so I hit the road to give it a shot. I've been driving for about 45 minutes now, but actually I kind of got it right away. I wish I could put it into words. There's no resistance when I hit the accelerator now. When you press the accelerator, usually there's a little feedback and there's some resistance as you take off. It feels like like that. This just feels like, that's it. It's one of those things you can definitely tell, but it's kind of hard to put into words. Like, for example, I had sushi for lunch today, and I actually eat sushi fairly often, but I usually get like the cheap 100 yen sushi. Today was a really nice place, and it was different. It was much better, and it's not just the taste and everything. It's one of those things that you can tell it's better, but it's kind of hard to put into words. Like, realistically, I could just be imagining the entire thing, especially after getting to see the whole process of the rims being made and getting to see everybody's passion and excitement. But I get it. I think I get it. Either way, I'm just really glad I had this experience.